Elon calls Hasan a chicken retard after he blocked him on Twitter. Hasan is such a chicken retard that he blocked me. Then he posted a blocked thing with Hasan. And then he deleted it, apparently. What? Okay. How does this prove that he's stupid? Look, okay. If there's anybody that can prop up Hasan's image, make him look good, it is a fight with Elon. If I was Hasan, I would lean into this harder than anything in my life. To be able to have a feud with the richest man in the world as Twitch's leading socialist streamer, it's you have to. He would be stupid not to. I mean, I don't like Hasan. Hasan doesn't like me. But I mean, I would be amiss if I didn't say that he should take the opportunity. Absolutely. Drag him into the dirt. Okay. And look, there's no way he comes out losing from this. There's no way for him to lose. I mean, look, I feuded with the richest man on the planet. You get so much bona fide from that. Not to mention the attention from the person who algorithmically boosts himself on his own platform, Elon Musk, which is going to then boost you on that very same platform. Hell, you know, if I was Hasan, okay, if I was Hasan, I would do what Jon Stewart did. For those of you who don't remember, Jon Stewart offered Elon, after Elon like confronted him, was like, you're scared, yada yada yada. Jon Stewart invited him on his show, and then Elon decided not to go on. At least stopped communicating with the Daily Show. Why not lean into something like that? Look, oh, I'm such a chicken shit moron, huh? Okay, how about this then? I blocked you. You can talk to me in person. We can have an in-person thing. Or if you can't travel, we'll just do a Discord call, an hour and a half, and you can tell me why I'm stupid. And then I can ask you some questions about the work you're doing at Doge. This is what you would lean into. Make it look like the richest man in the world. The richest man in the world who just came up to you and slapped you in the face is scared to talk to you after complaining about you blocking him. I unblocked you, debate me. Yes, basically, yeah. That's essentially what I'm asking. And he doesn't even technically need to unblock him to do it. He could do, if he really wanted to, he could do it with him blocked. But I mean, like, Hasan will block people if he doesn't like them, like at all. Like, so, I mean, he blocks me, he blocks a ton of people. So I don't know if he would, but he should. But he should. He absolutely should. It'd be good for the platform to have a conversation like that happening on Twitch. It'd be good for Hasan and his brand. If you drag him down into the dirt, there's a chance you can get some on him. It could be good for the country. Okay, I don't see any downsides. Okay, so I don't care if I don't like Hasan really all that much. I know Hasan doesn't like me. At the end of the day, Elon's the richest man on the planet, backing up the president of the United States as he guts our federal bureaucracy and guts our spending bills with no congressional authority. Take him down. Is Elon petty enough not to make the smart choice? I mean, the smart choice is what he did, which was delete the post. That was the smart thing that he did, which was delete. The thing is, though, Elon's too big to delete a post. Like, if I post I've posted things that have been up for a minute, and then I was like, no, and then I'll delete it because nobody saw it. Because I have 100,000 followers, right? And I have 100,000 followers. Well, maybe one or two people see it, not enough that somebody probably bothered screenshotting it. You're Elon. You post something, it's out forever. People are gonna way back machine your posts because you're a man of such influence, and there are people who are solely dedicated to just making sure they document the things you say. Dylan, I saw it. Well, then don't talk about it. Be a homie and shut up. Will Elon let it be? That's what he has to do. But Hasan has to make it unbearable for him to let it be. Unbearable. But this also, and this might mean an escalating, okay, this is my one piece of advice I'll give to Hasan, completely given from a position of we both want the same thing here, and that's for Elon to look like a moron in front of the whole country, okay? What Hasan should do is a slowly escalating campaign of offers to talk to the richest man on the planet and talk to him about, it could be anything, really. He should stick to the areas where it'd be easiest. For example, Doge and, you know, going into the government, like classified material and accessing it, and why he wasn't confirmed by Congress. And you can go into the easy stuff, or you can make it more, I don't know, metaphysical if you want, do socialism. I wouldn't advise it. Maybe you could talk about certain programs that are universally popular, like, you know, making sure every American has health care, stuff like that. But you should do a slowly escalating campaign. First, you make a post without unblocking him. Or, even better, you want your first post to be of extreme note? Simple. Post that with the message, I unblocked you at Elon, debate me. Let that rest for 24 hours. Let everybody react to it. See if Elon reacts to it. If he doesn't, you know what you do next? After 24 to 42 hours? You say, I'll do it at a neutral location, in person or online, willing to be flexible. Make the terms easy. Make the terms easy to make it, put it in his schedule, as well as bringing more attention to the fact that he hasn't answered it. And eventually, if you really want to do it, offer to have the conversation on the Joe Rogan podcast, or offer to have the conversation on any other number of platforms that Elon would feel would not be necessarily hostile to him. Now, this last piece of advice would be with the addendum that you're going to have to be on your game. Because, like, you know, I'm sure, like, I've seen, like, Luke Beasley and these other people perform very well on Tim Pool's show because he was on his game, and Tim Pool had collected a gaggle of a gaggle of unprepared individuals to deal with it. But if you're going to do that, you have to be ready to do that. And I don't know Hasan to be willing to really walk into the lion's den, so to speak. So it probably would be better for it to be some sort of neutral platform. Hell, you know what you could even offer? You could even offer, and this could be a final offer, we'll do it in a Twitter space. We'll do it on your platform for an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever time you want that's flexible for you, moderated by somebody that, you know, it would be neutral enough. And we know how Elon moderation would be. It would be no moderation at all, so it'd be fantastic. And look, maybe none of this works. Maybe not a single one of this works. But imagine being able to say that the richest man in the world said I was a moron and complained about me blocking him, and I offered to talk to him in his house, in his rules, on his time, with his people, and he walked away. Just the bona fide bragging rights alone make it beneficial enough for Hasan to do it. And so I think he should. But again, if he does, this is not an opportunity that will come to you again. Take full advantage. Hasan would eat off that for years, unironically, man. And how just reacting to it could get me at least get me a little Happy Meal. Hasan just jumping into that TikTok live with those young libs was cringe. I mean, I didn't see it. I don't know. But I mean, this would be a much more useful avenue for Hasan's time. Even Ubisoft cooked him. You mean Elon? You can tell a Ubisoft without much money they are throwing at a terrorist platforming streamers. Oh, because Hasan is playing Assassin's Creed for money because he got a Assassin's Creed ad. Hasan is a fraud. Sellout would be more accurate. Objectively, he's promoting a terrible game just for the money. Out of all the things Hasan, I'm sorry. If look, I would be the first person, actually not usually, but if you at least asked me, I would be the first person to not hold back and saying, look, Hasan said this stupid thing. Hasan said that stupid thing. He said this about, you know, the Euromaidan protesters. He said this about blowing up bridges being terrorism. He said this about this. He said this about that. It's very silly. The things he said about me, pretty gross. Whatever. He's a video game guy. If anything, he's more qualified to do that than a lot of the things he ends up actually talking about. Why should I care? Why should anyone care?
Shout out to the animals, pets in Ukraine. They don't know what's going on and just want love and treats.
Thank you. And if you want to support the animals in Ukraine, UA Animals is one of the best charities that you can divert resources to. I've seen them do their work over in Hasan after the flooding. Good people. I mean, he's a video game streamer. He's getting paid. He's saying that it's an ad. He said, look, there's an ad. I'm going to play this game. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. I've taken Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships when I was doing that back then. I don't really do that anymore because, I mean, like, I didn't really enjoy it. I need, you know, I was moving out for the first time. I need the money. But, I mean, is that selling out if you're open about it and it doesn't, like, collide with your interests? Like, if Hasan was like, I am the most... and I have the most integrity in my gaming reviews. I am a gaming journalist who will not take the money. I will not be bought off by big Ubisoft or Tom Howard or any of the or Gabe Newell. I'm not going to be bought off. Then it'd be one thing. But he bangs his bona fides on his political credentials, right? Which could be questioned in its own right, but not when it comes to this. This is a stupid thing to get angry at Hasan for. Out of all the things, it's this. Elon called Hasan a retard. What?